with enormous pleasure that I give you our Crime Writer of the Year, Mrs. Ariadne Oliver.
Surely you remember her? Celia Ravenscroft. She's your goddaughter, is she not?
Is she? It's just that one has so many.
Mrs. Oliver, may I have your autograph?
Thank you. Oh, that's Celia. I haven't seen her in a very long time.
Thank you. May I confide in you? There's something I really must find out. Something of great moment. A mystery. Celia Ravenscroft, you see, intends to marry my son, Desmond.
Why is that a mystery? Is there something wrong with Desmond?
No, there's nothing wrong with Desmond. No, but it's all just very sudden. And one has to know about people, especially people one's welcoming into one's family. Mrs. Oliver, what I want to know is this. Did her father kill her mother, or did the mother kill the father?
I don't think I heard you properly. Pardon?
I know it was 12 or 13 years ago now, but it did cause a fuss at the time. You must remember. General and Mrs. Ravenscroft.
Of course I remember. It's just I couldn't quite believe my ears, Mrs.
Burton Cox.
Mrs. Burton Cox. It has been nice meeting you.
I must find out the truth.
I'm at a loss to see how I can...
Ask your goddaughter. Ask Celia. Please.
I shouldn't dream of doing such a thing. It was impossible to shake her off. And now this frightful one wants me to quiz Celia about it. What do you think she's after?
Je sais pas.
I don't really know what I should do. What would you do, were you me?
That is a question most difficult, madame. I know how I, Hercule Poirot, would act in any circumstance, but how you would act, madame, I do not know that. I do not know that at all. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Hercule Poirot speaks. Ah, my dear doctor. If Poirot can be of any assistance, he comes at once. Tout de suite. Georges, my coat and my hat, s'il vous plaît.
Yes.
Madame, it is my dear friend Dr. Willoughby. He has some trouble. Please to forgive me.
You haven't answered my question. What should I do about the dreadful Burton Cox?
The thing that you should do, madame, and this I advise you to do most strenuously, is nothing. Rien.
Poirot, thank God.
I am so sorry.
Hello, Poirot. I heard you were coming.
Detective Sergeant Beale.
Detective Inspector. Was he still practicing, Dr. Willoughby?
He'd been semi-retired for years. In effect, I run the institute. But my father kept his office and continued his research.
He saw patients?
He hadn't treated anyone for a long time.
It is how he was discovered?
That's correct. Seen enough?
Right.
Drain it off.
Sir.
In your kind of work, Doctor, is this kind of contraption normal?
Adriatic procedures and the treatment of insanity were quite common. 20 years ago, Inspector, I was not, I'm afraid, ever convinced of their efficacy, but I was the junior, and he was my father.
And your father, he employed this treatment?
He gave up on it in the end, concluded it was dangerous.
Looks like he was hit on the head first. Come away, Doctor.
Hope you don't mind that I call for Monsieur Poirot straight away.
No, I don't. Poirot and I have worked together before. I hope you don't mind my asking you to vouch for your movements last night.
You surely don't regard me as a suspect.
I'm just doing my job, sir.
But this was my own father.
The procedure is quite standard, cher ami.
Did you sleep at home?
No. No, my wife lives in Kent with the children. It's not always convenient for me to travel home at night, so I keep an apartment here.
In the Institute?
Upstairs. Nothing glamorous.
And that's where you stayed last night?
Yes. Please, excuse me.
Did you know your father was in the building?
Oh, no, I had absolutely no idea. But he keeps strange hours. I mean, he kept.
Dr. Willoughby, are you okay? There's a cop on the door.
Please, don't be alarmed, Marie. This is my assistant, Miss McDermott.
Who was it?
Who are these guys? What's going on around here?
It's very good to see you, Mrs. Oliver.
I think you should call me Ariadne. Thank you for coming. You said you worked nearby.
Yes, it's the solicitor's office.
Really? We have much to catch up on, haven't we, Celia? Must have seemed odd, my ringing up out of the blue. I haven't been a very conscientious godmother, I know. I don't remember coming to your confirmation.
I don't remember having one.
Oh, dear.
But you sent a very nice check on my 21st birthday, so I would say your duties are done. Bizarre, though, I saw your photo in the paper this morning. Crime Writer of the Year. Now we're having tea.
Yes. Well, you see, a woman came up and buttonholed me. She said, I believe you have a goddaughter named Celia Ravenscroft.
Oh, was she a friend of mine?
A Mrs. Burton Cox. She said she thought you might be going to marry her son. Douglas, is it?
Desmond.
Desmond? What does Desmond do?
He's a pianist.
Splendid. Making any money?
Oh, God, no. He's still at the academy. He gets a recital now and then. Actually takes quite a while to become a concert pianist. Look, I don't know what you know, but I'm fond of Desmond. And he's fond of me, but his mother is something else entirely. What did she want?
She thought that since you were my godchild, I might be able to ask you something. Something quite delicate. What she went on to say was, can you find out if her father murdered her mother or her mother murdered her father?
For God's sake, how dare she? She actually said that. The beast.
She thought I might know something about it. But At the time, I was on a lecture tour of America, and you were, what, 14?
I was 12.
I was good friends with your mother. We were finished together in Paris. But then I married and went somewhere, and then she married and went somewhere. And then your father was posted again. Was it Rhodesia?
It was India, but I was sent to school in England. In the holidays, I boarded with a family in Suffolk. I hardly saw Mummy and Daddy until they retired to Eastbourne.
But you weren't at Eastbourne when it...
No. I was away at school. What can you tell me, Ariadne? Have you got any inside knowledge?
No, my dear, I haven't. I know only what I read in the papers. No obvious motive. No sign of a quarrel. No evidence of attack from outside. Nobody knows.
Well, that's just it. Nobody knows. I was shielded from it when I was young, but I think of it constantly. Please find out what happened. Not for Mrs. Burton Cox, for me. I have to know. Will you help me, Ariadne?
I have to help Celia. The girl deserves to know. Yet I can't for the life of me see what to do. How may one discover anything years afterwards? I know you're busy, but will you help me look into it?
Je suis désolé, madame. I have an affair of consequence to which I must attend. The matter of the Ravenscroft, it is in the past, and Poirot, he must march in the present.
Give me one moment of your time. My friend Margaret Ravenscroft died a horrible death. I have to find out why. What should I do?
Bien sûr. Madame, what have you told to me? A husband and wife who never argue, who live in complete harmony? Whoever has heard of such a thing? No. There was a motive. There is always a motive. And if the police, they could not find this motive at the time, then this motive, it is, how do you say it? It's unorthodox. No, the answer, madame, lies in the past. You must delve into the past. You say they live near to Eastbourne? You have acquaintance there? Well, then go. Allez-y, allez-y. Drive about, ask the questions, be the person with the nose.
Oh, I see. And someone will remember something.
Always someone remembers something.
You mean elephants? Sorry, I was thinking of elephants at that dinner last night.
With hesitation, I ask why.
Because the meringue got stuck in my teeth.
I see. Well, the pathway of logic, it is there somewhere, but...
Meringue, dentures, ivory, elephants. Must find the elephants. Elephants can remember.
Well, then go. Drive about, ask the questions, be the person with the nose.
If I had to say which was most likely, I should say my father. It's more natural for a man to shoot someone, isn't it? I don't think my mother would have fired a gun.
Who else was in the house when it happened?
There was an old housekeeper. She was half blind and a bit deaf. Sometimes there was my aunt, and there was a foreign girl, an au pair girl. She'd been my governess when I was young. She'd come back to help Mummy, who'd been unwell.
Ariadne, come in.
Thank you.
Where did we last meet? The Llewellyn wedding, was it? All the bridesmaids in vile shade of apricot. Funny the things one remembers. Bridesmaids, geldings, dogs, other things one forgets.
I saw my goddaughter the other day. Celia Ravenscroft. Remember the Ravenscrofts?
The Ravenscroft. Wait a minute, that was that very sad tragedy, wasn't it?
Yes, it wasn't far from here.
Oh, I never knew them in Sussex. Knew them in Amritsar, not in Sussex. She used to wear a wig, do you remember?
Who? Margaret?
Yes, she wore a wig. I don't know if she had cancer or was she just bald. She tried to persuade me to get one. Bit bloody hard in Aberystwyth. Awful business, though.
The time of the shooting, I was in America. Speaking engagements.
You're so modern, Ariadne. No one else in my circle has speaking engagements. They only left the house to take a walk. They didn't come back for their dinner. Somebody or other found them dead. The revolver was lying by their bodies. Bloody hard on the dog, I thought. Rotten way to treat an animal.
The revolver in the house?
Military type. They often do. Fear of the natives, you see. Not usually a problem in Sussex, but... unfathomable things in everybody's lives. She was neurotic, always.
Was she?
Very nervy, didn't like India at all. Odd girl. Or was that the other one? I expect you heard the gossip.
What was the gossip, Julia?
He was writing his memoirs. She was taking dictation.
Who? Margaret?
No, the French girl. She was young and French. There was talk. People thought he might have shot his wife because he wanted to marry her.
Then why shoot himself as well?
Good point. I always thought it was more about Margaret. I can't help thinking there might have been a man.
Why do you think that?
The wigs. Sexual display. Mating ritual.
I thought you said she had them because she was bald.
Oh, she was pretty too. Legs. All I'm saying is one of them was having an affair. In this part of the world, Ariadne, one either hunts or one has affairs.
It is a variation on what the French call le bain de surprise.
I should say it's a surprise. Hot water followed by cold water, is that right?
Oui, the scalding hot and the freezing cold. The principle, it is one of severe shocks to the system and is often used in conjunction with the electroshock therapy.
Bloody hell. I'm quite glad I'm normal.
Well, we may all be thankful, mon ami, that we are in possession of our minds, and some of us more so than others. But the question, it is this. Who has brought Le Professeur to this place and secured him?
The night watchman said the door wasn't forced.
Is there a key that is missing?
No. Everything's in order. No fingerprints.
And Dr. Willoughby himself?
The man's in shock. I let him go back to Kent. We can interview him later.
Oh, hi. You mind me coming in?
It's against regulations.
Non, mademoiselle, pas tout. Vous ne levez-vous à l'avance?
Huh? No. I've never been down here before. Creepy, isn't it? I have the kettle boiling if you gentlemen would like a cup of tea.
Do you live locally, Miss McDermott?
James Street. It's about a 10-minute walk.
And did you walk home on the night Professor Willoughby was murdered?
Yes.
Do you live alone?
No, I share an apartment with some of the girls.
Is there someone can vouch for you being at home all night?
Did I say I was at home all night? I don't remember that.
May I inquire, mademoiselle, from where do you originate?
Boston area. But I always wanted to come to London. I guess I just had a yen to live in England for a while and do the things that English people do. By which I do not mean murdering eminent professors of psychiatry.
So you think it was an English person who has done this?
I'd say the stakes are high, wouldn't you?
How well did you know Professor Willoughby?
I didn't know him at all.
So you can't tell us anything about what he's currently working on?
Look, I'm a filing clerk. I don't know anything about psychiatry. I do the files from A to Z. I just answer the telephone. Make the tea.
If you please to return to the night of the murder. At what hour did you leave your work?
Usual time. Around 5:30?
Mm-hmm. And where did you go then?
I went home.
But you just said you didn't.
I don't think so.
It's a murder inquiry, miss.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I went home. I didn't see any of the other girls. I had sardines on toast, and then I went to bed.
So nobody can corroborate your story?
I guess not.
It is strange that Dr. Willoughby also has no alibi for the night in question.
He doesn't? But surely his wife...
He says he spent the night here in his flat.
Oh. I see. Well, I didn't know that. I assumed he'd gone home.
Does Nanny Mrs. Matcham live here?
Who shall I say?
Say, Miss Ariadne.
Come in, Mum.
Thank you so much.
Well, well. It must be years.
It is years, Nanny. What a lot of photographs you have.
Yes, I have, haven't I? All my little boys and girls. All over the world I went.
I know, Nanny. Where were you? In India?
Simla, Hong Kong, Egypt.
That time I came out to the Punjab, 20-odd years ago. Well, was it the Ravenscrofts you were with? Service family. Did you look after their children?
No, not me. No, I was with the Barnabys.
Here's your tea, Mrs. Matcham.
Thank you, my dear. Of course, I knew the Ravenscrofts because they were great friends of the Barnabys.
Were they?
Yes, and the Burton Coxes.
I'll finish that.
I'll get on with the laundry, Mrs. Matcham.
Thank you, my dear. You really are such a help.
Did you say the Burton Coxes?
Or did I mean the Carter Foxes? Well, you know who I mean. They were great friends, and everybody was very friendly out there. Did you by any chance meet the Ravenscrofts when you were on that visit?
No, I didn't. What were they like?
Well, they had that trouble.
What trouble was that, Nanny?
Oh, an awful thing happened. Oh.
Did it? I heard they were a nice couple.
Oh, yes, they were a very nice couple, and it was a shock. They said that she'd always been touched. And then there was that story of the baby and the river. Oh, took the babe from its pram and threw it into the river. Just threw it into the river.
What was the trouble in Amritsar, Nanny?
Well, she was in that mental place and they let her out. It happened all over again.
What happened, Nanny?
Well, they let her have them back, the boy and the girl. It was the boy this time. Of course, we all knew it was her.
Who, Nanny?
Well, whichever one of them it was. It's so lovely to see you again. I remember you when you had your little button boots and you followed me down the lane. They fell off a cliff, didn't they? Or something of that kind.
Something of that kind, Nanny, yes. Nanny? Mrs. Buckle, she's fast asleep. Perhaps you could...
Oh, she likes her nap. Leave her to me.
Thank you.
Mom, was you asking about the General and his wife?
Yes, did you know them?
Used to chaff from, I did. But my day was a Tuesday, so I
Do you
weren't
mind
there.
if I ask you something rather direct? I've had a very long day. Do you think it was a suicide pact?
Nah, not them. They were happy. She was a bonny woman, always beautifully turned out.
I believe she'd taken to wearing a wig.
Oh, yes, she had several wigs.
Several?
4. Proper expensive. One was auburn, one had little grey curls. She used to send them to a place up in London to get them redressed, Eugene and something.
Was she in poor health?
She was. Now, I don't know what was wrong with her, but she had to have an operation. She went up Harley Street. When she come back, she was better.
And the General?
Oh, yeah, a bit of heart trouble, but he took his pills and that, and he was fine. He enjoyed it when the sister came to visit.
Sister? Whose sister?
Lady Ravenscroft's.
I didn't know she had a sister.
Sir, I appreciate this is a time of loss, but, you say Professor Willoughby was retired?
Well, I said semi-retired.
Did he come to the Institute every day?
Well, my father kept to his own timetable, which was, I concede, erratic. He'd work all night and sleep all day if it suited him.
Was he married?
My mother passed away some years ago.
Never remarried? Some gentlemen do.
No. No, he did not remarry.
So does the Willoughby Institute pass to you now, sir?
Not at all. No, it's run by a trust. I'm a trustee, that's all.
Are you aware of any resentment, any animosity, professional or otherwise, which your father might have incurred?
My father was very highly respected.
And it was last night that you told me that it is many years since your father abandoned his experiments with the hydrotherapy.
Yes, that's right.
And this is not a technique that you yourself employ?
No. I talk to my patients. I prescribe appropriate medication. Look, the hydro room has been in disuse for just about as long as I can remember.
And yet the murderer knew how to use it.
So it would seem.
I think you know how to use it too, don't you, sir?
I thought you might need some tea.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Mrs. Willoughby, your house is charming.
Thank you.
I understand you also keep a small apartment at the Institute.
That's not mine. That's his. I've barely been in it.
Sugar?
It must have been someone quite strong, or more than one person, to have manipulated the professor into the contraption.
Either that or he got into it voluntarily.
Why on earth would he do so?
Je sais pas. But it seems as though someone is giving him back a soupçon of his own médecin.
Medicine he hasn't used in nigh on 20 years. You think it's a patient with a grievance?
Peut-être.
Celia, darling, we're rehearsing.
We need to talk.
I've only got this room booked for an hour. Can you come back?
Hello. Inspector Beale, isn't it?
Good evening, Mrs. Oliver. Are you well?
I'm absolutely jiggered. I've spent all day driving around Sussex chasing elephants.
Right. Well, good luck.
No, you must think me a complete ninny. I don't mean real elephants, I mean people elephants. I'm trying to find out if anyone can recall anything of the Ravenscroft case.
Eastbourne. The couple on the cliff tops. That was a curly one, wasn't it?
It still is.
I know the officer on the case. Bill Garraway. Retired now.
May I have his number?
Should have it here somewhere. Celia.
You all right?
Oh, good strong black coffee, just what I need. These are all the people I interviewed. I wrote down everything that seemed pertinent, but it's such a muddle. The principal suggestions are these: that General Ravenscroft was writing his memoir of his India days, and that he was smitten with a young woman who acted as his secretary, the result being that he shot his wife because he hoped to marry the girl, but then was horror-stricken by what he'd done and shot himself. Or Margaret discovered the affair and then shot him and then herself. Oh, and Margaret had been ill, possibly cancer. It appears her hair had fallen out because she had several wigs.
Oh, it just says here she had 4 wigs. 4. What do you think, madame? Do you think that seems a little excessive?
Well, I do, really. I mean, you might have one and then an extra one for when you sent the other to be dressed, but why did she have 4? I haven't got anywhere, have I?
Yeah. I think it will always remain a mystery, madame. And now, I must set myself to consider the case of Professor Willoughby. I bid you good night.
I even went to see my old nanny. She knew the Ravenscrofts in India. She was sure there was a mental case in the family. One of them, Nanny wasn't sure which, was unstable.
One of whom?
One of the sisters.
The sisters?
Margaret had a sister. Never heard of her before. She wasn't at Margaret's wedding. That's odd in itself, isn't it?
Continuez de parler, chère madame.
Well, she was in an asylum for years. It seems possible that she'd killed children. Even perhaps her own children. And then she'd had treatment, and then she was cured or paroled or released at any rate. She went out to Margaret in India, where there was another incident, again connected with children, which was hushed up. But might that explain what's worrying Mrs. Burton Cox? Insanity in the family?
Oh, no. No, madame, that is conjecture merely. What you discovered in Sussex was merely the mirrors and the smoke, nothing real. No, madame, what is certain is that they were a couple who were devoted to each other and lived together happily. So why, on the evening of the most beautiful day, should they take a walk together along the cliffs, taking with them a revolver and a dog?
What's the dog got to do with it?
Je sais pas. But all of your elephants, they mentioned the dog.
Well, yes.
So tell me something that was said.
Well, one of the elephants said that the dog was devoted to Lady Ravenscroft. Mm-hmm. Another said that it bit her.
No, it is nothing. Merely an elephant remembering a dog. I can help you no further, madame. Pardonnez-moi.
My name's Desmond Burton Cox.
Yes, I have heard of the inquiries of your mother. Monsieur, if you please to be brief, as you can see, I am very busy.
My mother had no right pestering Mrs. Oliver like that. It's no concern of hers whether I marry Celia or whether I don't.
But mothers are always concerned.
She's not really my mother, I'm adopted.
Why are you here, monsieur?
Someone attacked me at the music school this evening.
And you do not know who it was?
No, I don't. But, well, the point is, my mother's a little unhinged. I fear she may have put someone up to it.
Why should she wish to do that?
When I was a child, let's just say she did some terrible things. Now she wants to stop me getting married. She's been trying to scare Celia with awful rumors.
How long have you known Mademoiselle Celia, monsieur?
All my life. My people were in India, like hers. I was boarded for the holidays in Suffolk. Well, we played together.
But why should your mother wish to stop you getting married?
Because she's mean, possessive. If you go against her, she's vindictive. When I was 15, she took me to a psychiatrist.
Pourquoi?
I'd formed an attachment to someone and I wouldn't give it up. My mother was livid and marched me off to Dr. Willoughby.
Please to sit.
Darling.
What the goddamn hell have you been saying?
My wife wouldn't...
I thought you had her under control.
And who saw you that evening?
I can't remember. I don't know if anyone saw me. I might have gone for a walk. I can't remember.
What was your father working on? Did he have a special line of inquiry?
Behavior patterns in twins. Genetic characteristics, similar and dissimilar environments, blood types, pathologies. What else would you like to know?
The name of someone who could vouch for your whereabouts the night of the murder, Doctor. Otherwise, you're on a bit of a sticky wicket, aren't you?
Hey. Got a minute?
Pardon?
May I exchange a word or two, Detective Inspector? If you would be so kind.
Inspector Garraway, if you please to tell us everything that you know.
The Ravenscrofts married in 1913. She was a well-born girl, originally from Kent. She had a sister, Dorothea, who married a Captain Jarrow. They were blighted by misfortune, though. Dorothea's husband died in the war, leaving her with 2 children. The youngest, a boy, fell into a pond and drowned. At first, they said the older sister was to blame. But then, it turned out there was another story. One of the neighbours said the mother herself had done it. Got angry with the boy, pushed him in the pond, held him under. She breaks down under questioning. I mean, she went raving mad, had to be hospitalised. She spends years in treatment, and then for some reason they pronounce her cured, and she returns to live with the family.
So, Mr. Garraway, was she staying with the Ravenscrofts when they were shot?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. She died 3 weeks before. She takes a lot of tranquilizers and she sleepwalks. One night she leaves the house, wanders along the cliff edge, loses her footing, and over she goes. They don't find her till the next morning. Lady Ravenscroft took it very bad. Had a bit of a breakdown herself. She spends a fortnight in the sanatorium, and then she comes back apparently better. 3 days later, she's dead. No one has the first idea of a motive then or now. The general has a good record, the wife is well liked. They play piquet in the evening, go for walks, no money worries. It's poor health, you know, but time of life.
Were there fingerprints on the weapon?
Clear prints for both of them, but no suggestion as to who fired it last.
Could there be a third party?
They would have had to have got ruddy close. No, it all points to a suicide pact, and yet...
No, with the suicide they leave the notes.
Ah, exactly.
Could someone have stolen the note then? Who else was in the house on that day?
Let's see, there was a Betsy Whittaker, cook, housekeeper. Been with them since the dawn of time. Didn't see too clearly, nor hear too clearly either. There was a visitor staying, a Zelly Roussel, foreign. Don't think she understood much. And the gardener, his alibi stood up. That's it.
Have you interviewed Betsy Whittaker?
She was more concerned about the dog.
Oh, God, a shame. What do you think happened, Superintendent?
I think old sins have long shadows. Well, that's what my mother used to say.
Right. Madame, do we have the name of the supplier of the wigs?
Why are you suddenly interested? You didn't get tuppence before.
Yes, I've got that. It's Eugene and Rosenthal, formerly of Bond Street, now of Tooting Beck.
Good afternoon. Have you an appointment?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
You're in luck. Monsieur Eugene can do you in 10 minutes. Is it a permanent today?
No, that sounds horrible.
I don't think it could be much worse than it already is. Do you, madam? Let us take off the split ends, at least.
No, thank you. I would simply like to ask you some questions about Eugene and Rosenthal of Bond Street. Hairpieces to the gentry.
Oh, the old days. Bond Street, Bert. Remember? That was the life.
Oh, but Tooting seems most pleasant.
What does Madam want?
I would like to ask you about a former client. I want to know about some wigs.
I'm terribly sorry. We do not do wigs no more.
They were for a friend of mine, a person I went to school with, Lady Ravenscroft.
You was at school with Lady Ravenscroft?
Yes, I was.
Where do you live now? Buckingham Palace?
Mayfair.
How may we be of assistance, your ladyship?
Perhaps you remember the tragedy at Eastbourne 13 years ago. Well, I'm looking into it on behalf of their daughter, the Honourable Celia Ravenscroft.
Oh, Lady Ravenscroft. Yes. She was so nice. And good looking too. I remember reading about it in the paper.
She had 4 wigs, didn't she? Do people often have 4?
Most people have 2. Lady Ravenscroft had 2 to begin with, then she ordered extra.
Did she come to Bond Street to collect them?
No, I think it was a young lady, a French lady, come up and give us all the sizes and colours and styles. There was one with a pretty grey streak in it for parties, and one with strawberry blonde curls, I recall. One of Bert's finest. I remember thinking when I read about the business, that's bleeding odd. It's only 3 weeks ago she's bought new wigs, and now she's gone and shot herself. Imagine.
Mademoiselle Ravenscroft, Hercule Poirot. I assist
sorry,
Madame...
who? I thought Mrs. Oliver was meeting me here.
I see that Madame Oliver, she's been rather vague with her invitation. No, it is I that you are meeting, Mademoiselle. Please to permit. I am a private detective, and I assist Madame Oliver with her inquiries on your behalf. Please to sit, Mademoiselle.
Thank you.
Mademoiselle, Monsieur Desmond Burton Cox, he has been to see me.
Oh, I thought he's rehearsing all day. There's a concert tomorrow, Beverly Hall. It's quite important. What's he doing talking to you?
No, it was last night that he has come to see me, Mademoiselle. He cares for you most deeply. Mademoiselle, may I ask you a question that is personal?
Look, I don't know who you are, so I don't...
Do you wish to marry Desmond Burton Cox?
Yes, I do. Satisfied?
Then nothing should prevent it. If you are in love with Monsieur Desmond Burton Cox, then that is all that matters. The rest of your life with Monsieur Desmond Burton Cox is all that you should be concerned with, n'est-ce pas? Is he well provided for financially?
Excuse me, that's damned rude.
Pardon.
He has a rather pitiful allowance. But I have my own means, you know. I work for a living.
Oui, bien sûr. This allowance, mademoiselle, it is something that his mother could withhold?
What, do you mean she'd cut off the money if he marries me? I hadn't thought of that.
Do you know who is his natural mother?
No, I don't.
Does he?
I don't think so. He doesn't worry about it. He's not a worrying kind, really.
No, but you are, mademoiselle. May we? You are. Tell to me, if you please, Madame Burton Cox, was she friendly with your late mother and father? Did you ever meet her as a child? Can you remember?
No, I don't think I did. I know she was out in India, my people were too, but I was at school or holiday in Suffolk. In fact, that's where I met Desmond.
In the care of a French girl, je pense.
Yes, Zelly.
Oui.
Lovely Zelly. Look, whoever you are, if I'm going to marry Desmond and live with him forever, I need to know the truth. I don't want dark secrets in our lives. I want the truth.
But the truth, mademoiselle, she can be cruel. Hercule Poirot speaks.
Poirot, it's Inspector Beale. I have the information you asked for.
Excellent.
Desmond Burton Cox's natural mother was an actress. She moved to California, where she found considerable success in moving pictures under the name Katie Lestrange. 18 months ago, Katie Lestrange died of a barbiturate overdose in Pasadena. She left her entire fortune, several $1 million, to her son, Desmond, in a trust. He gets it when he's 25.
And who administers this trust?
Who do you think? Mrs. Burton Cox.
Can you get for me the deed of covenant?
I'll give it a go. Oh, and Poirot, could you come over to the Willoughby Institute? There's been something of a turn-up.
Oui, tout de suite.
Miss McDermott, will you come in now, please? Repeat to Mr. Poirot what you said earlier.
Asseyez-vous, mademoiselle.
On the night of the murder, Dr. Willoughby was with me. Here, in his flat, in bed. He's a decent man. He's trying to save my reputation. But I can't stand by and see him swing for something he didn't do.
And he was with you all of the night?
Till dawn. Then we slept a little. Then I went home, had a bath, and came back to work again. It must have been at that time that the night watchman raised the alarm. David, Dr. Willoughby, elected to keep his mouth shut for my sake. But he's a fool.
It is a brave thing that you do, ma petite.
Well, my reputation was shot in the States. Might as well be shot here, too.
I have a question, si vous permettez. It was last summer that you arrived in England?
Yes. 6 months ago. On the SS France.
So you were still living in Boston in March of this year?
Yes.
Can you remember what you were doing on the 17th?
The 17th of March?
Oui.
How am I expected to remember that?
So you do not recall this day?
No, I don't. No idea.
Do you know a Mademoiselle Celia Ravenscroft?
Never heard of her. Who is she?
No, it is of no consequence. Detective Inspector, may I have the use of your car? Merci.
I'm not exactly proud of myself, Poirot.
No.
Things are pretty awkward around here. Somehow Jacqueline seems to have found out about the whole wretched business.
You asked her to perjure herself in court and she would not?
I'm afraid that is correct.
Now, Mademoiselle Marie McDermott, she provides you with the alibi and you are no longer the suspect.
She said something about the dictates of her conscience. She's quite religious, you know.
She is Catholic?
Irish background, I believe. Nice girl.
Tell to me, mon ami, about the patients of your father. Do you recall a Dorothea Jarrow?
Oh, why, of course. We treated her for quite a long time. My father took a special interest.
Merci.
She's dead now, isn't she?
Oui, d'accord. What can you tell to me about her treatment?
Well, Mrs. Jarrow was considered to be one of my father's triumphs at first. Her husband had died on the Western Front, and that left her rather fragile, I'm afraid.
So she was disturbed mentally?
No, at this point she was not thought to be. But her GP had called in my father because she didn't seem to be getting over her bereavement in the normal way, whatever that may be. Now, to my father's eyes, Dorothea's condition presented very decided dangers. She was prone to mood swings and acts of violence. He thought she should be kept under observation, and he was proved right, because then the first incident happened.
Why, a boy he has drowned.
Yes. How did you know? According to Mrs. Jarrow, her elder child, a girl, had attacked the younger, a little boy. She said she hit him with a spade and he fell into an ornamental pond and drowned. At first, Mrs. Jarrow's version was believed, and then other stories started to emerge. A housemaid, a telegraph boy, both said they saw Mrs. Jarrow push her son into the water and hold him under. Now, the court ruled that Mrs. Jarrow should be committed to secure psychiatric care, and she was. But you see, my poor late father subscribed to a new school of treatment which held that once certain rehabilitation targets had been reached, targets attainable by hydrotherapy and electroshock, the patient could resume a normal life.
And this treatment of hydrotherapy, it was administered to Dorothea?
Yes. And in due course, 2 or 3 years, home she went. She was considered to be completely recovered. Shortly afterwards, she went to India and stayed with her twin sister. It was in Amritsar that...
Excuse me, mon ami. Did you say her twin sister?
Yes.
They were twins?
Why, yes.
Madame Jarrow and Lady Ravenscroft. Margaret and Dorothea were twins? Why has no person told me this?
But this was my father's special area of research. I thought you knew.
No,
He was an authority on twins.
So perhaps Margaret suffered from the same malady as Dorothea?
No. She was perfectly sane and devoted to looking after her unfortunate sibling. You see, General Ravenscroft had throughout paid for his sister-in-law to receive the best treatment in England. He was on good terms with my father. When they returned from India, they often had Dorothea to stay.
Why was he so kind to her?
Well, I think I can tell you that. When he was a young subaltern, Dorothea was considered a fabulously beautiful woman. Mr. Ravenscroft fell in love with her. And then I think he caught a glimpse. Saw behind the eyes, the danger zone. And so, he proposed to Margaret instead.
He marries a sister, but he's in love with them both.
The devil.
Well, Poirot, he owes to you an apology, madame. He is imbecile. I see now that the two cases are connected. There is a point of convergence which links them.
Oh? What is that?
The Willoughby Institute.
Morning. Oh, Poirot. I forgot you'd be here.
One word, if I may, Doctor?
Please.
Mademoiselle. In your files, mon ami, there are many histories that are very absorbing. But you know there is a patient that is missing, and I ask about a boy who has 15 years of age, a certain Desmond Burton Cox. Where is his case file?
There is no case file, Poirot.
No, but the boy, he has been brought to you many times.
Yes, he was, but I saw him unofficially. I took no payment, and so there is no file.
You took no payment?
Well, not in the usual way.
I'm sorry, I do not understand.
She had no money. Poirot, look, self-control is not one of my stronger qualities. I just have to live with it.
I see. But I only ask about the boy, Desmond. What was he like?
Remarkable power of recall. The smallest details of his childhood were easy to surface, but lacking in self-confidence.
And I believe that he had an interest that was almost obsessional. In, I do not know who, a woman or an older man?
A French woman, I believe. Zazie or Susie. She was 25 or so at the time, and he 15.
La? Would you say he was in love?
I would say so, yes. Not that I know very much about that particular emotion.
I've spoken to my goddaughter, Celia.
Have you? Oh, good. What did she say?
First, there's someone I wish you to meet. Mrs. Burton Cox, this is Monsieur Poirot. Monsieur Poirot is my assistant.
Enchanté, madame.
Is he French? I can't stand the French.
No, madame, I am Belgian. You have concerns about the marriage of your son Desmond with Mademoiselle Celia Ravenscroft?
That is so. But young people today, they rush into things. But it's important to know the background, don't you think? The psychological background. Well, there are certain risks that one might not wish to take.
But the persons taking these risks are Celia and Desmond, not you, madame.
Beg your pardon?
Desmond, he is not your son by birth.
Oh, what's that got to do with anything?
And when he was young, did you take care of him personally?
Well, of course I did. Mrs. Oliver, please.
You must have had some help.
Help? Why would I need help? I'm his mother.
Perhaps in the holidays.
Oh, well, yes, of course. In the holidays, he went to stay with some people in Suffolk.
And in Suffolk, he was in the care of a French girl, Zélie Roussel?
I've had quite enough of this. Goodbye.
What occurred between Desmond and Zélie Roussel, madame?
Do either of you have the faintest idea what it's like? When your own child takes one look at you and starts to scream, and after a few months with that beloved nanny, I could do nothing with him. She's a devious little baggage, and I made jolly sure to intercept her letters later on. He's my son, and I will say what happens to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes till the start of the recital.
Mademoiselle Celia.
Hello.
Mademoiselle, do you know, and please to forgive me, but how it was that Aunt Dorothea died?
Yes, I do.
And your cousins, the little girl and the little boy who was drowned, huh?
We tended not to speak of them.
But perhaps they were also looked after during the holidays by your au pair Zélie.
Oh, no. Zélie just had me and Desmond.
But she returned to assist your mother at the end, huh? And she also takes dictations from your late father, does she not?
Yes.
So, mademoiselle, what was the involvement of your late father with the Willoughby Institute?
What is the Willoughby Institute?
It was where your Aunt Dorothea, she was treated.
No, I don't know anything at all.
I see. Mademoiselle, please to think now very carefully. Is it possible that there was anyone else staying at Overcliff at the time of the deaths of your parents? Anyone perhaps whom the police did not know about?
Oh, I don't know how. Because if there had been, Zélie would have mentioned it, wouldn't she?
Oui. Have you remained in contact with Zélie?
Yes, I wrote to her countless times, but all my letters were sent back. She simply disappeared. I'd love to have seen her. She was a marvellous character.
And Desmond, did he write to her?
Well, how could he? We don't know where she lives.
And you yourself, mademoiselle, have you ever returned to Overcliff?
No. Why do you think I should? Drive out my demons, that sort of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Oh dear. Madame Oliver. I'm so sorry. It's just that they're in and seated.
I'm so sorry. Is Celia there?
Yes, she is here.
Yeah, good. That's very good.
No, monsieur. Merci. The key, it is Zélie. Of this I am sure.
Yes, but how do we find her?
Miss Ravenscroft, good of you to come.
Look at all those diamonds.
He's playing without music. Clever chap.
She'd been my governess when I was young. She'd come back to help Mummy, who'd been unwell.
I'd formed an attachment to someone and I wouldn't give it up.
After a few months with that beloved nanny, I could do nothing with him.
We don't know where she lives, but all my letters were sent back. She simply disappeared.
Very good.
How long is the interval?
That is it. That is it. How could I be so stupid?
Enjoying it, Ariadne?
Oh, there's a first half and the second half.
Please, to forgive the intrusion, monsieur.
All right. Yeah, I really can't talk to you now. We're about to go on for the second half.
No. It will not be possible for you to play the remainder of this concert. Unless you give to me the address of Mademoiselle Zélie Roussel.
What are you talking about? I don't know it.
Yes, you do know it.
Well, I can't remember it. Look, we have to go on.
Monsieur, you play Bach from memory. You have the memory of an elephant. I demand to know the address of Mademoiselle Zélie Roussel. Tout de suite.
Mr. Burton Cox, it's time, gentlemen.
Merci, monsieur.
Taxi! Is that great? Mr. Poirot! Still go away.
Superintendent.
This is Spratt. The wife named him that. And she died. I'm stuck with it. Oh, Inspector Beale told me he'd be here. Asked me to deliver this. He's been called out on a case.
Merci. I'm so sorry you've been put to so much trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all, sir. I'll bid you good night. Come on, Spratt.
Superintendent, tell to me about Spratt. Does he bite?
He bites his own backside, mainly. Not exactly clever.
And please to recollect, the dog that lived with the General and the Lady Ravenscroft, did it bite?
Oh, it's a funny thing you mentioned that, sir. The housekeeper said the dog had turned on its mistress a couple of days before. And sure enough, when we did the autopsy on Lady Ravenscroft, there's a couple of dog bite marks, maybe a week or two old.
So that dog, it was clever, huh? Merci.
Oh, taxi? Oh, where are you off to in such a hurry?
Paris! Whitehaven Mansions near Victoria Station for the boat train. En vitesse!
You are, Governor.
I will be with you in one moment, monsieur.
Merci.
Hercule Poirot. Do I have the honor to address Mademoiselle Zélie Roussel? As I said to you in my telegram, I wish to ask you about the General and the Lady Ravenscroft. I believe that you are employed by them.
Yes. I was an au pair for Celia.
You knew also the boy Desmond Button Cox?
Yes, we still correspond.
But you do so in secret, I think.
His mother disapproves. There is nothing of which to disapprove. We are friends.
He and Celia intend to marry?
He has told me. I am pleased for them.
But difficulties are being put in their way. Mademoiselle Celia is being asked to tell to the Desmond family exactly what happened at Overcliff. It is now since 13 years.
But she cannot do that, for she does not know. It was thought advisable to tell her nothing.
She accepted it. She was too young to understand.
She is old enough now to understand.
But what is there to understand, monsieur? It was a double suicide.
And you have found no reason to doubt that?
The police found a reason to doubt it.
So there is nothing more you can tell to me, Mademoiselle Rousset?
I fear I cannot. It was a very long time ago.
For how long were you living at Overcliff before their deaths?
For 2 months.
And the sister of Lady Ravenscroft, Dorothea Jarrow, she was also living there at this time, was she not?
How much do you know?
It has to end. You understand that?
Yeah. It always ends.
I'm so sorry, my darling.
Guys like you are always sorry. But guess what? I'll be okay. May I help you?
Yes, thank you. I wonder if you can. I wanted to see if there's anything in your files pertaining to the treatment of Mrs. Dorothea Jarrow.
Could I ask what business this is of yours?
She was my aunt. I'm Celia Ravenscroft. I think something funny's going on.
Sure. Okay. Why don't we take a look?
Dorothea Jarrow had been treated for the mental illness, but had shown some improvement, n'est-ce pas?
Yes. And it was so beneficial for her to spend some time in a normal family home.
And Dorothea and Margaret, they were fond of each other?
There was a bond between them. Bond of dependence and love. And in many ways they were alike. Pardon. But in twins, although there is this bond of love, if something should occur to break it, then it is shattered forever.
Oh, yes, I know. And love, it may easily turn to hate. And it is easier to hate where you have once loved than to remain indifferent.
Do you speak from experience?
Tell to me about Dorothea Jarrow.
She lived in a state of terrible strain. She had had some advanced therapy, but it seemed not to do much good. She was never happy. And she had a great aversion to children.
Oh, oui. And that led to incidents most serious, n'est-ce pas? I heard what happened in her early life. I heard what happened in India.
Oh, I have no first-hand knowledge of that.
No, but there are events of which you do have the first-hand knowledge, are there not?
Isn't it better to leave things when at least they have been accepted?
Mademoiselle, what happened on that day at Overcliff? It could have been a double suicide, it could have been a murder, it could have been one of a number of possibilities. But from what you have just said, from that one little sentence, I consider that you know what happened on that day. And you know what happened in the weeks before.
I cannot tell you anything. I'm sorry.
Was there someone else at Overcliff? Someone of whom the police know nothing?
No.
I think that you lie. The General Ravenscroft was at first in love with Dorothea. Then his affections, they change. And he marries her twin sister, Margaret. Mademoiselle, what do you suppose that has done to Dorothea?
I suppose that it has destroyed her, monsieur.
And the General, he has realized?
Yes. He knew. He had a good heart.
And you are also in love with him, I think.
You may not speak to me like that.
No, but Mademoiselle, I do not say that you had a love affair. I say only that you loved him.
One can love and serve and still be happy. Even if one is not loved in return.
But you did serve him, Mademoiselle. You served him loyally in the great crisis of his life. Mademoiselle, tell me what happened. I know that you know. You pretended to the police that you had only the little English, and then you left Overcliff at once. But you were there. And I need you to tell me who else was in the house.
Why should I tell you anything? My life ended that day. It was as if I had been shot. I have hidden myself away. Here in a back street in Paris, look at me. I've had no life at all. Why must I speak now?
Because you have a heart, Sally. And because Celia and Desmond, they need to know. Mademoiselle, neither you nor I are married. Well, we may never be married. But they should be.
I do hope you had a nice time in Paris. I've been to the shipping office. Here are the records you wanted.
Merci, madame. Bon. And Poirot, he has also a document for you. This is the deed of covenant for the legacy left to Desmond by his natural mother. The trust, it is to be administered by Madame Barton Cox and her solicitor as trustees until he reaches the age of 25 or until he marries, whichever is the earlier.
So if he marries Celia, he'll come into a fortune.
Oui.
But how does this fit in with Mrs. Burton Cox wanting to find out about the deaths of the Ravenscrofts?
Madame Burton Cox, she is not concerned with the deaths of the Ravenscrofts. No. Her sole concern is to prevent the marriage.
Why? Because
she is stealing the money of Desmond and feels she has time to pay it back before he is noticed.
So, if he marries Celia now...
Fin de partie.
I say, excuse me. I've lost Celia. I'm worried. She said something about going to Eastbourne, exercising ghosts, or some such nonsense. But this was straight after she came back from the Willoughby Institute.
No. She has been to the Willoughby Institute.
Yes.
And now she's gone to Eastbourne. Well, she is in danger. We must hurry. Vite.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you doing here? Why are you...
Come here, sir! It's one of the cross! It's one of the cross! Come on. It's all right. We've got you. You're under arrest. It's all right. That's all safe. All safe.
The question to be put it is this. Was the deaths of the Ravenscrofts suicide or was it murder? Because one or the other must be true. But Poirot, he says to you that both are true. And I fear, Mademoiselle Celia, it is a tragedy of two people who loved each other and who died for love. And it will be hard for you to hear.
I'm ready.
When Madame Oliver set out on a visit to her old acquaintances, Poirot at first seemed to take no notice. Alors, he had another case which seemed to him infinitely more important, and for that I apologize to you, Madame. For what you found out in your visits into Sussex, it was vital for the solving of both mysteries.
You know who killed Professor Willoughby?
Oh, I have my little theory, but we shall see. When I learned that everything it was pointing to the Willoughby Institute, I looked at the evidence in the notebooks of Madame Oliver, at these recollections, at these elephants. And at first they seemed to have no value, but everything has a value. Everyone remembers something. And so I take from one informant one detail, from another, another. And so we have, first of all, the evidence of the wigs.
Wigs?
Oui. We learned that Lady Ravenscroft, she had 4 wigs. 4. Now, this for Poirot was a puzzle, huh?
Thank you, Zelly.
We know that on the day that she died, Lady Ravenscroft was wearing the wig with the curls of the color of the strawberry blonde.
Why is that significant? She might have been wearing any of them.
We have idea, mademoiselle, but you see, we also have the evidence of the dog.
Dog? What dog?
Oh, no, please, Mademoiselle Celia, be patient. This dog, it is devoted to its mistress. But in the last few weeks of her life, this dog, it has bitten her more than once.
You mean the dog knew she would commit suicide?
No, it is much more simple than that. This dog, it knew what no one else knew. It knew that she was not his mistress. She looked like his mistress, in the clothes of Margaret, in the wig of Margaret. But the dog only recognizes what its nose tells to him. And this dog recognized that this was not his mistress. So who could it be, this woman? Could it be her twin sister, Dorothea?
But that's impossible. She was dead.
But now I come to something else that was brought to my attention by Madame Oliver. The knowledge that Lady Ravenscroft had recently been in a hospital or a nursing home. It is believed that she suffered from cancer. This I learned from the evidence of Julia Carstairs in your notebook, Madame. And so her visits to the hospital pass unremarked.
I don't think Julia Carstairs knew what she was talking about.
But it does not matter, Madame. Because the General Alistair Ravenscroft, once he rejects Dorothea and marries her sister, Dorothea, she becomes very jealous, and her life, as you say, well, it goes from the rails. And we have reason to believe that 1 and possibly 2 children died at her hands. And the General, having the feelings of guilt so terrible, pays for her to have treatment at the Willoughby Institute.
Are you saying, sir, that the mad aunt shot the Ravenscrofts?
No, monsieur, that is not my solution. Mademoiselle Celia, I hope you will not be too dismayed by the truth. It was Dorothea who killed your mother. Often they would go for a walk together in the evenings. But one evening, she returned alone.
She must have run off.
She doesn't run off, Dorothea. She's my wife. What have you done with her?
I think we should look.
You're right. Where were you walking?
Where we always walk.
Something has happened to Margaret. Come on, Sally. Come on! We'll take the cliff path. Margaret! Margaret! Margaret, what happened? Was it your sister?
It isn't her fault, Alistair.
Damn her! What did she do?
She pushed me. She doesn't know what she's doing. I know it's bad, Sally. I know I'll die.
No. I'll get a doctor.
Alistair, stay. There's no time for a doctor. Please don't let her suffer for it. Don't let them give her that treatment again. Promise me, Alistair. Promise me you'll save her. Sally. Yes. Make him do as I ask.
I promise, Margaret. I promise.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you.
Oh, Margaret. Margaret.
Sally wanted to go for help, but the general, he said no. I made a promise. I must keep it. He decided what he would do. And he asked Sally to help him.
Forgive me, my darling. Forgive me.
Celia, you all right?
It's better to know. Go on.
Hello, they made a plan. They agreed to say that it was Dorothea who walked in her sleep and fell to her death, not Margaret. They hid her in a cottage in the Downs for a week or 10 days. The General Ravenscroft put it about that his wife had suffered a nervous collapse and was in a sanatorium recovering. Zelly, she had gone to London and bought wigs to fit Dorothea from Eugene and Rosenthal of Bond Street. Then they brought her back.
Good morning, Mrs. Whittaker. Have we something nice for lunch? Yes, madam.
Everyone accepted that this was Lady Ravenscroft and thought that she was behaving oddly because she was still suffering from shock at the death of her sister.
How could she keep it up? It must have been dreadfully difficult.
No, madame, it was not difficult. Because at last she had achieved what she wanted. She was married to General Alistair Ravenscroft.
But how could my father bear it?
As I said, he made a plan.
Miss Elliot, today is your last day of work. I'm sending you back to Paris.
You're gonna do that?
I can, my dear, and I will. You've given sterling service, but I do not want you mixed up in this, not anymore. Enough is enough. There. Sally, come on. Stop here. Hold this.
Why?
Because I want to kiss you. Goodbye, Dorothea.
Where are you going?
Hell, I expect. This is for Margaret. And this is for me.
He had to keep his promise to his wife. And he did. I am so sorry, Mademoiselle Celie. Bring her in.
Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me?
Please to take off her cap. This is Mary Jarrow, the daughter of your Aunt Dorothea.
You're my cousin.
How'd you work it out, Poirot?
The Boston Irish, mademoiselle. They venerate the 17th of March.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wait, there is always the big parade. Everyone knows what they were doing on the 17th of March. Also your accent, mademoiselle. If you are from Boston, as you say that you are, in the state of Massachusetts, then you would pronounce the last letter of the alphabet Z. But no, you pronounce it Z. You are Canadian, mademoiselle, and Poirot, he has heard this immediately. Also, you say that you arrived here on the SS France, but no, Poirot, he has examined the list of passengers, and there is no Mary McDermott on the France. But there is a Mary Jarrow.
Your mother killed mine.
Celia, please.
And it is you, Mademoiselle Jarrow, who killed Professor Willoughby.
He deserved it. Did you see what they did to her? Those appalling machines? No wonder she went crazy.
But how did you know? She was long gone.
When I was at school, she sent me letters. I still got them. She told me what they did to her. She knew I was too young to understand. But one day, I would understand. And one day, I come back.
Why have you waited so long?
I had no money. I was just a poor secretary. I had to earn enough to get to England.
Where you take a job at the Willoughby Institute?
To be honest, it was too easy. I knew the professor came to work late at night, so I crawl into David's bed, and he likes a little sleep after pleasure. His little sleeps turn into longer sleeps.
It was very clever, that. To pretend to provide an alibi for the Dr. Willoughby. Whereas, in fact, you were providing an alibi for yourself.
That is clever.
Cleverer than you think, madame. For then she goes to Jacqueline, the wife of Dr. Willoughby, and confesses her affair, so that this wife will not provide the alibi for her husband. Meanwhile, she has become friendly with Professor Willoughby. And no doubt you take a great interest in his work.
I told him I was writing a book. I told him the Willoughby Institute was going to go down big in the history of psychiatry.
And then you persuade the professor to show to you the hydro room. You hit him, you gag him, and then you drown him. Also, mademoiselle, I know that on the day that your mother died, you were here at Overcliff.
You don't know that, Poirot.
Oui, mademoiselle. Attendez. Here is my proof.
Oh. Sally.
Oh, my children. I was listening. I have heard everything that was said. You know it is true, Mary. You were here. Your mother sent for you. You arrived the day she died. You do remember. You arrived just in time to hear this.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot her. And then I'm going to shoot myself.
You know what? I have this overpowering feeling that that's against the law. Just shooting someone, just killing them. If I could have killed him over again, I would.
Or was it you who tried to strangle me?
All I wanted was to punish her, ruin her. Why should her life be happy? Mine wasn't.
Mademoiselle Roussel.
As soon as I knew what the general was about to do, I took Mary away very quickly. I thought her life would be intolerable if she stayed. I sent her to relations of mine in Montreal. I told no one. And I returned to Paris. I swore I would never speak of this. I have broken my vow. Forgive me, Mary.
No, mademoiselle. You have done the right thing. Please to take her away.
Desmond? Desmond, where are you? Desmond?
You're with that girl, I'll skin you alive. Ah, there you are. Come home at once.
I hope you do not blame me, mademoiselle, for asking for your help.
No, monsieur. I am glad. Look. Now they will have their future.
You and I are elephants, you know. We're good at remembering.
No, madame. We are the human beings. And human beings, mercifully, they can forget.
I presume. Daisy Luttrell, delighted.
How do you do?
Poor Monsieur Poirot has been so looking forward to your coming. He's quite beside himself.
How is he?
He'll be much the better for seeing you. Toby, Captain Hastings.
How do you do?
Came by the 3:40, eh?
We bought this place in a fit of madness. Guest housekeepers at our age. Still, needs must these days. And at least one of us has a good business head, don't I, Toby? Chop, chop. Take the captain up to his room. Unless, of course, you'd prefer to see Monsieur Poirot first.
Yes, I would.
A drawing room, Toby, and then see to the cases.
No. A pair of nesting blackcaps down by the sycamore.
This is a...
Blasted builders!
Bill, this is Captain Hastings.
Hastings, yes.
Sir William Boyd Carrington.
Excuse the tantrum. Having my old place tarted up, Natton Hall, you know. Lazy bligers need to go kick out the backside. So, you're the famous Hastings. Little Belgium chap who never stops talking about you. And we've got your daughter up here as well.
Yes.
Fine girl. Pity Franklin has us slicing up rats and rabbits all day. Excuse me while I give him another earful. Tadminster 7211.
Poirot, there's someone to see you.
Hastings? Oh, Hastings, my dear, dear Hastings.
Poirot, old chap.
Oh, mon ami, mon ami. But I forget myself. This is the talented Mademoiselle Cole.
Captain Hastings.
You have worn well, mon ami. With the straight back and the grey of the hair. But the wound, that is still fresh, huh?
No man could have wished for better. Still, she died as she would have wanted. No long drawn-out suffering.
Oh.
And how are you?
Me? I am a wreck. No, a ruin. I cannot walk. I am crippled and twisted. I have to be attended to like a baby. But the core Hastings, that is still sound.
You have the best heart in the world, Poirot.
Heart? No. But the brain as magnificent as ever. Hastings, do no. It's not a wheelbarrow.
Sorry, old chap. So, is it good to be back after all these years?
The food, it is disgusting.
Rationing, I suppose.
No, it is the English cooking. And the water always so tepid, and the towels so thin. They're of no use at all.
Then why did you come?
Because when I see the advertisement in the newspaper and discover your daughter, she will be here. I conceive of a plan. I will persuade my old friend Hastings to join us, and we shall all be together en famille. It is most agreeable, n'est-ce pas?
You're up to something, aren't you?
What?
I knew it. Otherwise, why come back to the scene of our first murder?
Because, mon ami, I fear it will soon be the scene of another.
Are you sure about this?
You think I have the softening of the brain?
No. It seems so unlikely. Another murder, all these years later, under the same roof.
Eh bien, that is how it is.
Well, can't you stop it?
How do you propose that I do that?
Well, you could warn the victim.
I do not know who is the victim.
Well, you must know who the killer is.
No.
Well, then, how on earth do you know it's going to happen?
I cannot say.
Why not?
Because you are still the same old Hastings. You have the speaking countenance, mon ami, and I do not wish you to sit staring at all the guests with your mouth wide open and give, as you say, the game away.
I say, Poirot, that's a bit strong. I do play poker, you know.
Yes, and always lose. But this is not a game, mon ami, make no mistake. There is here work to be done. And that is why I ask you here. Now, the thinking you will leave to me, but I need you, my most invaluable Hastings, to be my eyes and my ears, to go to places where I cannot go, to sniff out the snatched conversation, the shared confidence, and report back to me. For I tell you, mon ami, there is here amongst us a murderer, and that person must be stopped. Here is Curtis, mon valet.
Your valet? Where's George?
It was necessary for him to go to Eastbourne to care for his ailing father.
Well, I got here.
Very clever of you. You remember my father?
Hello. I hear you work my daughter very hard, Dr. Franklin.
Nonsense.
I'm afraid I get so awfully wrapped up in a thing.
How did you find Uncle Hercule?
Not well. Not well at all.
I promised I'd read to Barbara. I'd better.
as if she couldn't read herself.
How is Mrs. Franklin?
The same, and rather more so. She just likes making a fuss.
That's rather harsh.
It's true. She takes no interest in John's work, goes on and on about her health.
Ah, there you are. Frankenstein had dragged you off to his lab again.
This is my father.
Allerton.
Hastings.
I've heard a lot about you. Poirot's loyal lieutenant, eh?
I'm so glad you're here. Uncle Hercule always manages to bring you out of yourself. He gets so sad.
Ah, well, you must allow him that, ma chère.
What's the use of dwelling on the past? We must all look forward. You know, you've been rather queer all evening.
I don't know what you mean.
Staring at everyone. So transparent.
Maybe it's being back here with its memories and ghosts.
There was a murder, wasn't there?
Well, the lady of the house, she was poisoned. She controlled, as you say, the purse strings. But her stepchildren felt they had no life of their own.
That's so selfish. Old people, sick people shouldn't be allowed to ruin the lives of others.
Judith.
Oh, I didn't mean...
Selfishness is not the monopoly of the old, I can assure you, ma chère.
No, it's just that I was thinking of this case of a man who treated his daughters appallingly. But when the eldest steeled herself to cut the knot, so to speak, in order that her sisters might go free, she gave herself up and was hanged.
Margaret Litchfield.
Yes. How did you know?
It is the case most famous.
Well, I think she was very brave.
And Dr. Franklin, what does he think?
He thinks it served the old man right. Some people just ask to be murdered.
Murder is never justified, Judith.
But when a situation is so extreme...
And who has been putting into your head these ideas?
Nobody.
Pernicious nonsense.
Actually, I came over to give you a message from Mrs. Franklin. She's invited you to her room. Excuse me.
I've never understood that girl.
No, she is her own woman. And a good one too, Hastings.
She's become so cold-hearted. I put it down to the company she keeps. That wretched Dr. Franklin. And Allerton. I don't like that man.
What you call the nasty bit of goods, eh? But most attractive to the ladies.
Isn't that always the way?
I'm delighted you're here, Captain Hastings. Dear Monsieur Poirot must be so pleased.
Sharp as a knife, old Poirot, even though he is falling to bits.
And it will be so nice for Judith. The child has been working far too hard.
She looks very well on it.
Oh, how I envy her. Ill health has been the bane of my life. Pillows, Craven. Yes, my husband's a real slave driver, aren't you, John?
What's that, Barbara?
She was just saying how you worked poor Judith into the ground.
Judith, yes. There was something we had to excuse me.
Oh, I feel so inadequate. I know I ought to take more interest.
You shouldn't worry yourself, Babs.
But I find it all so nasty. The guinea pigs and the rats and everything. It makes me feel quite sick. I just want to think about lovely, happy things.
Babs and I are old playmates, even though she's 15 years younger.
Darling Bill.
And then when I came back from Burma to find her a beautiful young lady.
My family used to live in this part of the world, and Bill would come to stay with his uncle at Nathan Hall.
A mausoleum of a place. Needs a woman's hand. I don't mind telling you I completely lost my heart. But she went and married Franklin. The fellow doesn't understand her. He's only interested in his test tubes, damn fool. Fancy a rubber?
Hearts, you stupid man! There's nothing for it. We'll have to start again.
I don't know what's got into me. I'm all at 6s and 7s.
yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'm so sorry. Well, that was pretty ghastly. It gets my back up to see my bullied like that. Keep it down. But it's too bad, it really is. And what's worse, he just takes it. Couldn't assert himself if he tried. Oughtn't we to shut that? Oh, I don't think everybody's in yet. Well, who's still out? Your daughter, I think, and Alison.
About, old chap?
I couldn't sleep. I was going to get some pills from Poirot.
I'll fix you up. I need to wake him.
Oh. You normally stay up this late?
I never go to bed when there's sport abroad. These moonlit evenings aren't made to be wasted. This is the real stuff. It'll make you sleep like a log.
Slumberil. Is it dangerous?
It is if you take too much of it. It's one of the barbiturates.
Don't you need a prescription?
Damn right. But I've got a pull in that line. Old friend of mine gave me a few useful introductions. Dead now, sadly. A chap called Etherington.
Leonard Etherington?
That's the one. A wife of his. Who'd have thought she'd have it in her?
Arsenic, wasn't it?
Yes. Knew him too, did you?
No, I read about it.
I see. Funny chap. Good company. In small doses. Sleep well.
This is the calabar bean, Physostigma venenosum. I've been experimenting with various alkaloids derived from it. You know, Poirot, this stuff's really more up your street than mine.
How is that, mon ami?
Well, you see, it's also called the ordeal bean, supposed to prove innocence or guilt.
Don't you like rats, Father?
I certainly don't like Allerton.
So that's it.
And I suspect you don't either.
Why shouldn't I like him?
He's not your type.
And what is my type? You have no idea, have you? Well, as it happens, I find him most amusing.
Oh, amusing, yes.
Yeah, and very attractive. Any woman would.
Well, that's the trouble.
Really, Father?
You were out with him very late last night.
What has that to do with you?
This is most interesting. I would find it a great help if I could test so easily the guilt or innocence.
Then you have to ask, what is guilt or innocence?
Well, it's pretty obvious, I'd say. One would always feel guilt when it comes to murder.
You think so? There are lots of people I'd like to kill without my conscience being too much trouble.
And I do so hate making a fuss. I sometimes think, if one isn't healthy, one should be quietly put away.
God, no, madame. Look at me, all cramped, twisted, not able to move. Yet I do not think of quitting. I enjoy still what I can.
But you have only yourself to consider. In my case, there's poor John. I feel such a millstone round his neck.
But I'm sure he's never said such a thing.
These scientist chaps can get quite obsessive about their work.
Absolutely. Sometimes, Monsieur Poirot, I think I can hear the poor little creatures screaming in the night.
Perfectly horrid.
Stephen and I are as one on this. I can get so terribly depressed that I think, what a relief it would be to end it all.
Oh, come, madame.
What use am I to anybody? Oh, to step into the great unknown. And then John would be free.
I'll fetch him malted milk.
I will come with you. Hastings, madame, monsieur.
All right, old chap.
I need to rest.
I gather you were here in the First War.
Yes, in 1916 I came here to convalesce. That's when I met Poirot.
Didn't an old lady get murdered?
Oui?
I was once in a house where there was a murder. She was an old lady too. One of my patients.
It was not by any chance the case of Miss Sharples, was it?
Yes, it was actually.
Her niece, Frida Clay, was accused of her poisoning, but there was evidence insufficient to prosecute.
How did you know?
Well, it is my job to know, Nurse Craven.
He doesn't miss a trick.
Blasted pigeons. They do a lot of damage, you know.
Toby's always been a fine shot.
Oh, I used to be. You know, I often used to think of evenings like this back home out in India, but nothing's ever quite as you picture it.
Don't know why, I've got quite a thirst on.
Oh, why'd you have a drink on a house? What'd you say?
Splendid idea. Have you done the tropics, Norton?
No. My hands were tied with Mother.
You're right, old chap.
Can't stand blood.
You'd get used to it. Nothing like bagging a few birds and blasting the old bunny, eh, Hastings? Darn good fun.
I just thought I'd give the fellas a sniff.
You do no such thing. Give that bottle to me. How do you think we'll ever make this place pay if you keep standing people drinks?
They're old friends, Daisy.
Locked up, that's the way of it.
I won't have it.
You won't have it? Who are you, I'd like to know?
I'm awfully sorry, you chaps. We seem to have run out of whiskey.
Do you know, I'm not that thirsty anyway. We'll soon be having dinner.
Oh, dinner? Yes.
Don't worry, Toby, old chap. We'll live. Right. Stretch the old pins before mess call.
He's a splendid chap, isn't he? Yes. Whatever he turns his hand to, always makes a success of it.
Some chaps have all the luck.
All he needs now is a wife. So long as she doesn't bully him.
Oh. He won't get bullied. He wouldn't let himself. There's a damned rabbit.
Is there?
Nibbling at the bark. I thought I'd wired the place.
My God. Oh. Get Franklin. It's all right, Mrs. Luttrell. It's all right. That's it. It's fine. Franklin's seen Daisy. She's going to be fine.
Do you think he did it on purpose?
Well, I did, until I saw them together. Now I'm not so sure. Poor old Luttrell. I mean, Daisy's a good sort, I suppose, but a chap can only take so much. After the bridge, Norton actually said as much. I'm sure Luttrell heard every word.
The killer is here. I know it.
How do you know?
I know. Whether Luttrell shot his wife by accident or whether he meant to. It is impossible to prove.
Well, you'll prove it all right. You always do.
If only life were that simple.
Poirot always gets his man.
Perhaps this time he does not wish to.
You've lost me there, old chap. Unless, of course, someone was hiding in the bushes, and at the exact moment the Colonel fired, they fired too.
And who might be this mystery killer in the bushes, Hastings?
Oh, I wouldn't put it past that drug-addled Lothario Allerton.
Drug-addled?
He was a chum of Leonard Etherington, that addict who was poisoned by his wife.
And how do you know this?
He told me.
And you did not think to tell it to me?
Well...
The trouble with you, Hastings, is that you are lazy. Mentally.
I say, Poirot, look, I know I'm not much of a fellow, but there's no need to rub it in.
You do not like to work with this.
Perhaps you should get someone else on board. Boyd Carrington.
Certainly not.
He's a good deal cleverer than me.
That would not be difficult.
But Boyd Carrington is...
He's a pompous bore whose memory is so bad that he tells back to you the story that you have told to him. Now, I forbid you to speak of this matter to anyone. Do you understand?
Yes.
It is up to you to follow people where I cannot go. To talk to them, to listen to them, to spy on them, watch through keyholes.
I will not look through keyholes.
Oh, very well, very well. You will not look through keyholes. You will remain the English gentleman, and someone will be killed.
Oh, dash it all, Poirot.
Oh, you can be quite obstinate at times. Do you know that, Hastings? I also wish there were someone else I could trust. But I suppose I will have to put up with you. And since you cannot use your little grey cells, because you do not possess them, at any rate, use your eyes, your ears, your nose, if need be. But only, of course, as far as the dictates of honor will allow. Now go away. I'm very tired. At it again, are you? At your deadly exercise? I knew you would be. For my sins, I knew you would. But while I have breath in my body, I will... I will damn you to hell. Whatever the cost.
He doesn't look too happy.
He isn't. He was offered the chance to go to Africa, you know, to continue his research, but his wife protested.
He probably felt he couldn't leave her.
Do you know much about her, Captain?
Only that she's an invalid.
She certainly enjoys ill health.
So you don't think there's very much the matter?
Well, she always seems to be able to do anything she wants.
You know the Franklins well, do you?
No. What I've told you, I learnt from your daughter. She's up in arms on his behalf.
What do you think of Mr. Norton?
Why do you ask?
Well, you seem to get on well.
We have a good deal in common. And he's awfully kind, if a little ineffectual. He's a gentle soul. He lived with his mother for many years. She was very bossy, and I don't think he had a very good time at school either. He's very perceptive, you know. Quiet people often are.
Yes.
That's the depressing thing about places like this. It's full of failures.
I suppose it's having endured another war. We've all had the stuffing knocked out of us.
Did you see much action, Captain Hastings?
Oh, not allowed to this time round. Gammy leg. And let's face it, I'm pushing it a bit. But your life's just beginning. Anything might happen.
If you mean marriage, I could never think of it. Not with my history.
What do you mean?
You have no idea who I am, have you?
I know your name.
It isn't Cole. It's Litchfield.
Matthew Litchfield.
Yes, he was my father. A wicked man, Captain Hastings. He was our jailer until my sister Margaret...
Yes, I know, it was in all the papers.
But you don't. It's inconceivable she'd murder him. I know she gave herself up, but I've always felt it wasn't true. It wasn't Margaret. It can't have been.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Mrs. Franklin.
Well, you sound very happy today, madame.
I am, Monsieur Poirot. I'm going on a little outing with Sir William to Natton Hall to advise him on his cretons. Silly me, left my handbag in the studio yesterday when I was talking to John. Head like a sieve.
Where is Dr. Franklin?
Oh, he and Judith have driven into Tadminster for some chemical or other. I'm so glad I don't have a scientific mind. On a day like this, it all seems so puerile.
Do not let the scientists hear you say that, madame.
Oh, you mustn't think I don't admire my husband, monsieur. The way he lives for his work is really tremendous. But it makes me nervous, the lengths to which he might go.
What exactly do you mean, madame?
Well, this horrible Calabar bean thing. I'm so afraid he's going to start experimenting on himself. You see, he can only learn so much from animals.
He'd take every precaution, surely.
Oh, you don't know John. Absolutely oblivious of his own safety. He really is a sort of saint.
You ready, Babs?
Oh, mustn't keep the baronet waiting.
Dr. Franklin, the modern saint.
She's a feather for every wind.
So you think she is a fool? Do you not, Hastings?
She's not the most brilliant intellect.
First a handbag, now a gloves.
I don't know how that girl puts up with it.
So, Elizabeth, it's my
Oh, that's great, wasn't it? That would have been
I can't help noticing, Captain, you're looking a little uneasy. Am I? I have to say, well, I'd feel the same way. Things change all the time, don't they? Girls are more independent now. I suppose the war had a lot to do with that. What are you trying to say, Norton? Well, don't let it go further, but when it comes to young women, Allerton has rather a special technique in that line. I happen to know something pretty foul about him, actually.
And what would that be?
Not long ago, I heard of a girl, but just like Judith. Modern, independent, falling prey to the Major's charms. Once he'd got her in his clutches, just when she was at her most vulnerable, he abandoned her, leaving her desperate. So devastated was she. She took her own life. Overdose of Veronal.
Poor old woman. Devilish pain. An overdose of morphia finished her off. And her niece, Frida, said it was a slip-up. The police had other ideas, but didn't have enough evidence to prosecute.
You knew her, did you? Frida Clay?
Yes.
Well, it's just that I have heard this story before.
So have I, from someone who was there, actually.
Ah, have you?
It was in all the papers.
Get a bit, fuddled in the old brain box sometimes.
Oh, Bill, can't you think of anything jollier to talk about? I'm sure Monsieur Poirot is fed up to the back teeth of people killing and dying and who did what and why.
She certainly keeps us on our toes, eh, Franklin? Just the ticket.
They do say, don't they, that men tend to marry their mothers?
I'm not quite sure about that.
Better ask Norton, he's the expert.
A full compliment. What a treat, isn't it, Toby?
Yes, my sweet.
Our little dinners are not the same without you, Monsieur Poirot.
No, they're not. I don't like the thought of your eating alone.
I myself do not like to miss anything, ma chère.
Never a moment's rest in your line of work?
No, monsieur, not on. There's always still so much more to do.
clock it ticks. No? Such is the will of God.
We'll all miss you, old chap, but you won't be forgotten.
A damn good claret. My point is,
Oh, now,
you
Bill.
can see where this Frida girl was coming from, putting somebody out of their misery.
Don't you think it should only be done with the patient's consent?
Yeah, it can't be left to the patient. It's the duty of someone who loves them to take responsibility.
And end up being charged with murder.
If you love someone, you take that risk.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
Well, I certainly wouldn't, and neither would Toby, would you, dear? Sip of water, that'll shift it.
You can't have people taking the law into their own hands.
I quite agree.
What about you, Franklin? What? Euthanasia. You must have an opinion. You're a doctor.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Most people wouldn't have the nerve. I don't believe you would, if it came to it.
Don't you?
Unless, of course, you had an axe to grind.
You don't understand, do you? Of course I couldn't if the motive was personal.
Well, even if it weren't, I'm not sure you would actually pull the trigger, so to speak.
Talk about something else.
I quite agree. It's all far too grim.
I don't hold life as sacred as you people do. Unfit lives, useless lives, they should be got out of the way.
Judith!
Well, they should. So much mess about.
She might have a point.
It's really a question of courage. Does one have the guts, to put it vulgarly? And you see, Miss Hastings, but I don't believe you have.
Oh, Judith's got guts, all right.
You're not more than you think, Mr. Norton.
Excuse me. Judith! I do understand, you know. Your mother was so much better at this than I am, but I do understand.
I'm not so sure that you do.
He isn't worth it. Believe me, he isn't. I know you care about him, but it's no good.
Perhaps I know that as well as you.
It has no future. He'll break your heart, and I can't bear to see that happen.
He's worth everything in the world to me.
Judith, please.
And I don't want you ever to speak of him again. Because if you do, I will hate you even more. Do you understand that?
Well, I never. A speckled woodpecker. Such a lovely bird. Ah.
What is it?
Flown away.
Let me see.
I think I might have made a mistake. It's gone, Captain Hastings.
What's wrong?
Bird's gone.
Hello, you chaps.
Hello, Sir William. We've had a perfectly marvellous morning. I haven't been able to do a good shot for simply ages. Oh, Bill, could you take that up? It's very fragile.
I can bring the rest.
Thanks awfully.
Anything the matter, Stephen?
No?
You look as if you've seen a ghost.
No ghosts. Just thinking.
Monsieur Poirot.
So what is it? Is anything the matter?
The matter, monsieur? What should be the matter? Do you know, I'm suddenly terribly tired. If you could bring those up. Thank you so much.
Ah, Babs. Well, I must say, Nurse is very good at the old palm reading.
Take these, Craven, and fix me an egg flip. I'm exhausted.
Can I do anything, Babs?
Yes, Bill, you can go away. I I'm dead on my feet.
Has it all been too much for you?
I didn't want to mention it. I do so hate being tiresome.
I've always been interested in astronomy, but yes,
Oh. I reckon we're in for a storm tonight, eh, Hastings?
Yes, probably right. Excuse me. Care to take a stroll around the gardens? It's, not now, Norton. But, Captain... Hamilton. You can't let go of me. There's nothing you can do. The expert parent, eh? This won't get you anywhere.
Settle then. Go up to town tomorrow. I'll say I'm off to Ipswich for a night or two. Wire from London that you can't make it back. And we'll have a charming little dinner at my flat. You won't regret it, I promise.
Please, Hastings. What you need is a large scotch.
Prodigal returns.
Awfully sorry, old boy. I've got a blinder of a headache. Must be the thunder in the air.
No, Hastings. It is because you sit around in the drafts.
Is it?
Most assuredly. The drafts will be the death of us all. But I have just the thing. The hot chocolate. It nourishes the nerves. You comprehend? Drink. Hello, do you not already feel much improved? Drink it all, cher ami. Every last drop.
My God, Poirot, what was I thinking of?
What indeed? Why did you not tell it to me last night?
I was afraid you'd stop me.
Most assuredly I would. Do you think I wish to see you hanged? All on account of a scoundrel so unpleasant called Allerton?
Oh, they wouldn't have caught me. I'd wiped my fingerprints off the bottle.
Yes, and also those of Allerton. And then when he is found dead, they establish that he died of an overdose. And whether by accident or by design, he would have had no reason to wipe off his own fingerprints. And then they find the aspirin.
Well, everyone has aspirin.
Not mixed with the sleeping pills. And not everyone has a daughter whom Allerton is pursuing with the intentions so dishonorable. You see, it would not have looked too good for you, Hastings. And then, of course, it is possible that someone may have seen you.
Oh, I can assure you they didn't.
But Hastings, someone might have been peeping through the keyhole.
People do not spend their time peeping through keyholes.
I'm
It's simply not done. Anyway, it didn't come off. Thank heavens for that. But there's still the problem of my Judith and that wretched Allerton. She's gone up to London with him today. To his flat, straight into the lion's den.
No, Hastings, you are not clever enough to deal with those two. I would advise you to trust her.
Judith.
The poison works and must be stopped. God help us. God help me.
Are the Luttrells joining us?
But they're setting up the cards. Miss Hastings, you look splendid this evening. Like your namesake might have appeared before cutting off the head of Holofernes.
Big grim old boy.
Oh, no, she did it for strictly moral reasons. To save others.
Jealousy is a green-eyed monster, this person said.
Shakespeare. Oh, now was that Othello or Emilia?
Iago.
Look! A shooting star!
Where?
And another one. Oh, you must come and see Uncle Hercule.
No, merci.
I insist.
You're supposed to make a wish, Captain.
Babs, come on over, why don't you?
Oh, I'm too tired.
It's too good to miss!
Put me down!
What are you doing?
I was just seeing if there was a copy of...
I remember Mother telling me how you once carried her out onto a balcony to look at the stars.
Ah, here we are.
Life's quite hard at times, isn't it?
Othello. Now, where is it? Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is a green-eyed monster.
Splendid.
You were right, Poirot. It was Iago.
But of course.
Did I miss anything?
I do not know, Hastings. Did you?
Oh, but you did, Captain Hastings. I've never seen so many shooting stars.
Where's Craven?
Not sure.
Well, I need my drops.
Where are they?
In the bathroom cabinet. Oh, thank you, dear.
I think I'll take a stroll.
You seem pleased with yourself, Doctor.
I am.
Oh, there you are. Open my drops, would you?
It is established that Barbara Franklin died as a result of poisoning by physostigmine sulfate and other alkaloids of the Calabar bean. Monsieur Poirot, could you tell the court how Mrs. Franklin seemed to you in the hours before her death?
On the day before her death, I had a conversation with Madame Franklin. She appeared very depressed and several times expressed the desire to be, how do you say, out of it all. Her health and fits of melancholy made her life seem not to be worth living.
On the morning of October the 10th, you were sitting outside the laboratory?
Oui.
Did you see Mrs. Franklin come out of the laboratory?
Yes, I did.
And did she have anything in her hand, Monsieur Poirot?
She had a small bottle clasped in her right hand.
You're quite sure of that?
Yes, quite sure. Did you not see it also?
Well, the question is, did you?
You think I would lie?
Well, that would be perjury.
No, I was not on oath.
So it was a lie.
You yourself heard her speak of suicide.
But she was a woman of many moods. You didn't clarify that.
Perhaps I did not wish to.
You mean you wanted the verdict to be suicide? You think she was murdered, don't you?
She was.
But this verdict stops all further inquiry. What are you playing at, Poirot?
This is not a game, mon ami, I assure you.
I must say, old man, you really should see a doctor.
Doctors.
You are looking pretty ropey.
They've done all they can for me.
I do wish you would.
Very well. Very well. I will see Dr. Franklin.
Franklin?
Hastings, just do as I tell you. For once.
How is he? He's for it, I'm afraid.
Does he know?
Oh, yes. I gather he's worried about getting something finished.
That's right.
And I hope he does.
Isn't there any treatment?
Nothing doing. Just his ampules of amyl nitrite when he feels angina coming on. A remarkable man. He has a great respect for human life, hasn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
Unlike me. Since death comes anyway, what's it matter? Oh, well, 10 days and I'm off.
Where to?
Africa. Job's still open.
Isn't that rather soon?
What's to stop me? It's no good pretending that Barbara's death wasn't the greatest relief.
It doesn't worry you that she's just committed suicide?
But I don't really believe she did.
Then what do you think happened?
I don't know. And I don't want to know. Understand?
Norton, what's the matter?
Well, when anything's right or wrong, it should be awfully simple to say so, shouldn't it? Do you see what I mean?
No.
What I'm trying to say is, say, for example, you happen to open a letter that wasn't yours, by mistake, of course. or saw something through a keyhole, say.
A keyhole?
Yes.
Why on earth would you be looking through a keyhole?
The key might have got stuck.
Norton, stop beating about the bush. Did you see something through the keyhole?
No.
But you did see something through those glasses of yours, didn't you? That day we went out rambling with Miss Cole, there was something you didn't want me to see, wasn't there?
Yes. No.
What was it?
I don't know if I ought to say. I didn't mean to see it. There really was a speckled woodpecker. Lovely fellow. Then I saw the other thing.
Is it something to do with Mrs. Franklin's death?
Oh, damn it all. I don't know what to do.
He saw something that he will not tell to you.
That's right.
Has he told this to anyone else?
I don't think so.
Ask him to come up and see me after dinner. Just a friendly little visit. And be careful, Hastings. Be very careful.
I'm moving back to my old pile tomorrow. I don't mind telling you. I'll be glad to be short of this place. It gives me the creeps. Poor Babs, for instance. If she killed herself, then I'm a monkey's uncle. You know what I think? I think it was that husband of hers.
You don't mean that.
And I'm not the only one. I had the tip from someone who ought to know.
Well, good news.
Talk with the devil.
I thought she left after the funeral.
And she's back for the night, between engagements.
Monsieur Poirot?
Poirot?
Entree.
How are you, old chap?
Not dead yet.
Did you have a good chat with Norton?
Oui.
And he told you what he saw?
Oui.
Well, what was it?
You might misunderstand.
Of course I won't.
He tells to me that he saw two people.
Judith and Allerton. I knew it.
You see, No, not Judith and Aladdin. You have lard for a brain.
Well, that's a bit harsh.
Drink.
No, thanks.
For me.
Oh, sorry.
If anything should happen...
Nothing will happen to you, Poirot.
You will find in here all the clues you need. With this...
What kind of clues?
Indications that will lead you to the truth.
Why do you have to make things so difficult? I'm completely in the dark as it is.
Rest assured, mon ami. When you see the light, you may wish you had not. And now... I need to think.
But Poirot...
Go down to breakfast, mon ami. The case, it is ended.
Is it?
Only loose ends to be tied.
You laid up this morning?
I didn't get much sleep. Have you seen Norton? He wasn't at breakfast. He locked the door. I heard him.
Shot himself?
Well, that's what they're saying. The door was locked, the key was in his pocket, the gun was in his hand. I suppose he must have done.
It is like a conjuring trick, n'est-ce pas? Oh. Hastings, sometimes you are like a little child. So innocent, so trusting.
Poirot, you're looking pretty awful. Don't you think I should call a doctor?
What good would that do? What will be, will be. I have always tried to do my best, you know. You do believe that, Hastings?
How could I not?
Do you think God will forgive me?
Of course he'll forgive you. You're a good man. The best a fellow could know.
My heart bleeds for you. My poor, lonely Hastings.
Poirot.
Go now, cher ami. Let me rest. It was not suicide. It was murder. Cher ami. Forgive me.
Captain Hastings?
It was bound to happen.
That doesn't make it any easier.
No. No, of course it doesn't.
Natural causes. I wonder.
You're not suggesting foul play, I hope.
It doesn't seem very likely, does it?
Father, he had a heart attack.
All the same.
Anything could have triggered it. Or perhaps nothing. Perhaps his time had come. And it surely wasn't suicide, like poor Mr. Norton.
Bad investment, so they say. The coroner did think it strange that he would shoot himself in the center of his forehead.
What a suspicious soul you are.
All those years with Poirot, I expect. He was my dearest friend, you know. He was always there, keeping an eye on me, ticking me off. Like a father, really. I'm not quite sure how I'd cope without him.
Father, I have something to tell you.
Oh dear. I don't like the sound of that.
I haven't told you before, what with one thing and another, but the fact is, I'm going to Africa.
Africa?
Yes, with Dr. Franklin.
You can't do that. What will people say?
I don't care what people say. The fact is, I'm going.
It's one thing to be his assistant here in England when his wife's alive, but shooting off to Africa with him now she's dead.
I'm not going as his assistant. I'm going as his wife.
But what about Allerton?
There was never anything in that. I'd have told you if you had made me so angry.
But I saw him kiss you.
These things happen.
You can't marry Franklin, not yet. It's so soon.
I can, and I will.
But Judith...
We've nothing to wait for now.
When you see the light, you may wish you had not.
I believe Monsieur Poirot left you some sort of message.
Message, sir?
Yes, for me.
No, sir, not that I'm aware of.
Are you quite sure?
Yes, sir, I'd remember that.
Well, my mistake, I suppose. How is your father?
My father? He's very well, thank you, sir.
Oh, he's better then?
Better than what, sir?
Well, that's why you had to leave Monsieur Poirot, wasn't it? To look after him.
I didn't want to leave, sir. Monsieur Poirot sent me away.
Why would he do that?
I can only suggest that he discharged me because he wanted to engage Curtis.
But why?
I really couldn't say, sir. Not the brightest specimen, although he was strong, of course. But I'd hardly have thought he was quite the class Monsieur Poirot would have liked. He'd been an assistant in a mental home.
A mental home?
It wouldn't surprise me if he'd started off there as a patient.
I have instructed my lawyers to deliver this manuscript to you 4 months after my death. by which time you will no doubt have evolved the most preposterous theories. But really, mon ami, you should by now have been able to work out who killed Norton. As to who killed Barbara Franklin, that may come as more of a shock. When you asked if I knew who was the killer, I did not quite tell to you the truth. I knew, but had to make sure. You see, I had never met this person before, and had never seen this person in action. It did not take me long. At last, at the end of my career, I had come across the perfect criminal. Well, nearly perfect.
A pair of nesting black caps down by the sycamore.
No one gets the better of Hercule Poirot. Not even Stephen Norton.
Well, I'll be...
Oh yes, Norton was our man. He had been a sickly boy with a domineering mother. He had had a hard time at school and disliked blood and violence, a trait most un-English. But he had a sympathetic character, and soon discovered how easy it was to make use of it. By understanding people, he could penetrate their innermost thoughts.
He's very perceptive, you know. Quiet people often are.
And then make them do things they did not want to. Compensation for a lifetime of derision. This sense of power gradually developed into a morbid taste for violence at second hand, which soon turned into an obsession. Our gentle Norton was in fact a sadist, addicted to pain and mental torture. Remember the remarks he made that first evening you played bridge?
It gets my back up to see him bullied like that. Keep it down.
Norton meant him to hear.
Couldn't assert himself if he tried.
Sometimes successful, sometimes not. It was a drug he constantly craved. No motive, no evidence, no proof. Simply evil for the sake of it. A criminal who could never be convicted of his crimes. You will have realized by now that Franklin was in love with Judith and she with him. But with Madame Franklin alive, life was very difficult for Judith, and Norton knew exactly how the wind lay. He played most cleverly on the theme of useless lives.
I don't hold life as sacred as you people do. Unfit lives, useless lives, they should be got out of the way.
And gently ridiculed the idea that she would ever have the nerve to take decisive action.
Does one have the guts, to put it vulgarly? And you see, Miss Hastings, but I don't believe you have.
But with a murder addict, one iron in the fire, it is not enough. He sees opportunities for pleasure everywhere, and found one in you, mon ami. He discovered every weak spot to exacerbate your profound dislike of Major Allerton.
When it comes to young women, Allerton has rather a special technique in that line.
Then you saw Allerton and Judith kiss.
You can't.
Norton hauled you away so that you did not see what followed. You went to the glass house and thought you heard Allerton talking to Judith.
Wire from London that you can't make it back, and we'll have a charming little dinner at my flat.
Yet you did not see her or even hear her speak. Norton made sure of that, for if you had, you would have discovered that there had never been any question of Judith going to London that day. It was Nurse Craven with whom he was having the affair. But you fell headlong into the trap of Norton and made up your mind to murder. I heard you come up that evening and was already exercised about your state of mind. So when I heard you in the corridor and go into the bathroom of Allerton, I slipped out of my room.
Slipped out of your room? But
how, I hear you say? You see, Hastings, I was not helpless at all.
What?
Why do you think I sent George away?
Because I could not have fooled him into believing that I had suddenly lost the use of my limbs. I heard you in the bathroom of Allerton, and promptly, in a manner you so much deplore, dropped to my knees. I realized what you were up to, made my preparations, and sent Curtis to fetch you.
I'm awfully sorry, old boy. I've got a blinder of a headache.
So I gave to you the hot chocolate. It nourishes the nerves. You comprehend? Drink, drink. But I also, mon ami, have sleeping pills. No. Every last drop. When you awoke the next morning, you were your own self again, horrified at what you had nearly done. But it decided me, Hastings. You are not a murderer, but might have been hanged for one. I knew that I must act, and could put it off no longer. But before I was able to, Barbara Franklin died. And I do not think that you have once suspected the truth. For you see, Hastings, you killed her.
I killed her?
Oui, mon ami, you did. There was, you see, yet another angle to the triangle. One that I had not fully taken into account. Did it ever enter your mind why Madame Franklin was willing to come to Styles? She enjoys the good life, yet insisted on staying in a guest house. And I have no doubt that Norton knew why.
Hello, you chaps.
Boyd Carrington. Madame Franklin was a disappointed woman. She had expected Dr. Franklin to have a brilliant career.
There was something we had to excuse me.
Not shut himself away in esoteric research. And here is Boyd Carrington, rich and aristocratic, who had nearly asked to marry her when she was a girl, still paying court. So the only way was for her husband to die. And Norton had found her only too ready a tool.
These scientist chaps can get quite obsessive about their work.
It was so obvious. Her protestations of admiration, then her fears for her husband.
But it makes me nervous, the lengths to which he might go.
What exactly do you mean, Mother?
Well, this horrible Calabar bean thing. I'm so afraid he's going to start experimenting on himself.
But when she saw Nurse Craven reading the palm of Boyd Carrington, she had a fright. She knew he would be susceptible to the charms of an attractive woman, and perhaps Nurse Craven might end up as Lady Boyd Carrington instead of her. So she decided to act quickly. She invites us all up to her room for coffee. Her cup is beside her, and that of her husband is on the other side.
Look! A shooting star!
Then everyone goes to watch the shooting stars, except you, mon ami, left with your crossword and your memories.
What are you doing?
You hide your emotion by swinging around the bookcase as if looking for a book. And so when we all return, Madame Franklin drinks the poisoned coffee meant for her husband, and he drinks the coffee meant for her. I realized what must have happened. That she had poisoned the coffee, and you had unwittingly turned the table. But you see, Hastings, I could not prove it. If the death of Madame Franklin was thought to be anything but suicide, suspicion would inevitably fall on either Franklin or Judith. And that is why I was so insistent that Madame Franklin had killed herself, and I knew that my statement would be accepted, because I am Hercule Poirot. You were not pleased, but mercifully you did not suspect the true danger. Will it come into your mind after I am gone, like some dark serpent that now and then raises its head and says, "Suppose, just suppose it was my Judith"? And therefore you must know the truth. There was one person most unhappy with the verdict. Norton. He was deprived, you see, of his pound of flesh. Madame Franklin had died, yes, but not how he desired. The murder he had arranged had gone awry. So, what to do?
Gordon, what's the matter?
He began to throw out hints about what he saw that day with you and Mademoiselle Cole.
What is it?
He had never said anything definite, so if he could convey the impression that it was Franklin and Judith that he saw, not Allerton and Judith, then that could open up an interesting new angle on the suicide case, perhaps even throw doubts on the verdict. And I realized that what I had planned all along had to be done at once. The moment I had dreaded, the most difficult decision of my life. That is why I invited Norton to my room that night and told him all that I knew.
Madame Constance Etherington tried for the poisoning of her husband, a man who was very sadistic but also addicted to the drugs and with whom you are on terms most intimate. Nora Sharples, poisoned by her niece Frida Clay.
I hope you're not suggesting I was on intimate terms with her.
You and Mademoiselle Clay taking a walk together. You see, I do my homework, Monsieur Norton. And Matthew Litchfield. Now, you visited him, did you not, on the night that he was killed by his daughter Margaret?
What is your point, Monsieur Poirot?
Well, my point is this, Monsieur Norton, that in none of these murders was there any real doubt. There was one clear suspect, no other. But you, Monsieur Norton, are the one factor malevolent common to all.
Oh, dear, Monsieur Poirot. Is that the best your little grey cells can come up with?
Your proximity to these three murders was too much of a coincidence, and I smelt, as you say, the rat. And that is why I came to Styles. To observe your function, and you have not disappointed, Monsieur. No, you are a man who is very clever, but not clever enough for Hercule Poirot.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Execute you.
Execute me?
Why?
Then, do get on with it, huh? I promised myself an early night.
Justice is no joking matter, Monsieur. I do what I can to serve it. But if I fail, there is a justice that is higher. Believe me.
You pathetic, self-important little man. Murder me. There's a mortal sin if ever there was. And then what? Suicide to escape the ignominy of hanging? Your God will give you a hell of a time. All those years of piety up in smoke because of me. You can't go yet. You don't think I'd let you die on me and deprive me of my ultimate triumph?
Please.
You see, if you don't succeed, I'm a free man. But even if you do, it would still be a victory of sorts, because in the eyes of the law, I would be innocent. Whereas you and your reputation, your precious reputation, blown to bits. Je vous en prie. You can see them now. Went off his rocker in the end. You can never trust a foreigner. You see how good I am to you, old man? There you go. Take your time. See how it all pans out, shall we?
who will be there at the final curtain? I pity you, Norton. How very sad to find that this great and beautiful world is so foul and disappointing. And your mother, I pity even more.
My mother? You pity my mother?
To endure the agony of bringing you forth, only to discover that she had nurtured in her loins such wickedness. Is that not worthy of pity?
It is you who is not worthy. She meant the world to me.
And you to her?
She loved me. Loved me more than...
Did she ever hold you, Norton? As mothers do? Stroke your hair? Kiss your cheek?
She
scared you, did she not? She pushed you away, starved you of what we all desire, because she knew everything about you.
My mother knew nothing.
Oh, Monsieur Norton, mothers know. They always know.
Shots in the dark, Poirot. Shots in the dark.
Chocolate.
Would you mind awfully if I drank yours instead?
Not at all.
It was quite immaterial. I take the sleeping tablets and have acquired a certain tolerance. The dose that would send Norton to sleep would have little effect on me. With the greatest of difficulty, I put him in my wheelchair. Then, when the coast was clear, I wheeled him to his room. You will not have realized, Hastings, that recently I have taken to wearing the false mustache. Even Georges does not know that. I put on the dressing gown of Norton, tapped on your door, then went into his bathroom. Presently, I heard you open your door. I left the bathroom and returned to the room of Norton, locking the door behind me. I put the dressing gown on Norton and lay him on his bed. I had a pistol, which on 2 occasions I had placed ostentatiously on the dressing table of Norton when he was out, so that the maid would have seen it. I put the key into the pocket of his dressing gown and locked the door from the outside with a duplicate I had made.
then returned to my room and began writing this. I played the game, as you English say. I gave to you the clues and every chance to discover the truth, pointing you towards Iago, the original Stephen Norton. My only weakness was to shoot him in the center of his forehead and not in his temple, but I could not bring myself to produce an effect so lopsided. That, mon ami, is my nature, and should have told to you the truth. Take my advice for the last time. Tell to Mademoiselle Cole all that I have said, that you also might have done what her sister did, had there been no watchful Poirot to stop you. Take the nightmare away and show how Norton, not her sister, was responsible for the death of her father.
Captain Hastings?
I have no more to say. Am I justified in what I have done? I do not know. I do not believe that a man should take the law into his own hands. But by taking the life of Norton, have I not saved others? I have always been so sure. But now, when the moment comes, I will not try to save myself, but humbly offer my soul to God and pray for His mercy. It is for Him to decide. Ah, Hastings, my dear friend, they were good days. Yes, they have been good days. Hercule Poirot.
Skies, we chase our passions, reaching for highs. Born in the city where the lights shine bright. Every day's a battle, but we fight the good fight. We grind and hustle, no time for rest. In this urban jungle, we give our best.